What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Climb Together podcast. I'm your host, TOnagescorp, here with my co-host, Deception. Deception, say hi.
What up?
Chris is also here, too, in the background.
And so is Hank.
And so is Hank, our cat.
Our.
Riss's cat. So we have lots to talk about today.
Before you do that, really quick.
Sorry about that. Just had a quick little powwow with the Beyonce. So we got some big news that we're just gonna I think we should just start out with that and then we can kind of like talk about other things.
Yeah.
So as of like yesterday, you can pre-order / download XDefiant.
Apparently. It isn't downloadable from what I can see on PC and Xbox, but on PC you can add it to your library.
Okay.
And it technically you pre-order it even though it's a free game. It's like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it like makes you place an order for it and like put your payment information in for the free game. And like it's in your library once you do that. So and it just says coming soon. You can't download it. But on PlayStation, you can actually download it.
So we're hypothesizing that within the next week or two, maybe 3, we'll be getting XDefiant in its full form.
All I'm saying is Mark has got to say something today about it because it absolutely it broke the Ubisoft store on PC. Like it crashed it. Like it wasn't working for a little bit. And I saw a lot of people saying like it could be like an old build because on PlayStation you can download like old betas and stuff even though you can't play it. But not only is that not true because it seems to be a different build considering it's also like letting you sort of pre-order it on PC and it shows PC specs for the game now, which it never did that before. Like, not only that, I loaded the game up and on the start screen at least, it didn't let me do anything. But on the start screen, there's a different background. So it's definitely a new build of the game.
Yeah. And they're adding... Yo, what's up, Mao? I'm very excited. Because if it's available in the store, like, it's gotta mean that it's coming soon. Like... Unless they're trying to like bamboozle us, but I mean we've been talking about how it's gonna be coming in like February or early March since they said that they were gonna not release it in Q4, like even before they said like confirmed it. So I don't know, and the fact that it crashed the Ubisoft store, like it means enough people are still interested in the game, which is something that a lot of people have been talking about is like
that's what I was saying is like yesterday everybody like in the last like couple months everybody was like, oh, the XDefiant hype train is falling off. Nobody's hyped for this game anymore. Like when it comes out nobody's gonna play it. And like even just the mention of it being downloadable on PlayStation and now you can put it in your library on PC, like they broke Ubisoft because of that.
So I mean this game is gonna be big. It's getting to the point, where Call of Duty's kind of getting a little stale for people, a lot of the heavy grinders have already kind of done everything or most things, and now
literally the only thing me and Wyatt want to do is play ranked, and that's it.
Yeah,
like
that
we don't really want to do anything.
That comes out today too with the update.
Yep.
But I think I'm gonna run some COD after this. I'm gonna level some guns up in zombies. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, but like those heavy grinders that have already gotten like gold guns and kind of done everything that they wanted to do for the game. I mean they're gonna probably grind ranked. So I mean it would be smart for them to wait to release XDefiant for like a week or two after rank comes out. Well, like a week or two from now. because people are gonna want to get on there, they're gonna want to grind, but after the initial grind of ranked, like people are either gonna get frustrated and stop grinding rank, or they're gonna hit the rank that they want to hit and then just kind of like play casually after that or whatever. It really just depends. Like the rank hype usually only stays there for like a couple days to a couple weeks.
Yeah, I have a feeling that like when it comes to ranked, like it's just gonna be like like all of like the main player base is gonna have fun with it for like a week or so,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's only gonna be like the true grinders that are left.
Yeah, like everyone's gonna be like, oh, ranked, and then they're gonna be like, whatever, you know. And then
A lot of people are gonna realize that they're not as good as they thought they were, and they're gonna leave.
yep. But you know, it is what it is. Uh, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, personally speaking, I think that the game when it launches, it's gonna be big. There's no doubt about it. So if y'all are looking for a new FPS game to play, XDefiant it's a good one. Definitely give it a go. Cause
I am really excited.
yeah,
Like,
and they're really like refining the game. That's why it's taking so long to come out. It's just because they've been really taking their time to making sure that the game is the way that they want it to be and the way that we want it to be. So which is awesome in my opinion.
I was talking with Wyatt about it yesterday, and I was like, I feel like at most like this game's probably like a month out.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
my sort of guess is if they're letting us download it now, they usually always let us download it like a day before the playtest. So my guess is maybe a playtest like sometime this week, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's today or not, sometime this week, and then game comes out in like 2 weeks to 3 weeks after that.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is my guess, and I have predicted things correctly in the past.
Especially with this game. You've been pretty on par with XDefiant. But
I mean, even though the game got delayed, I wasn't technically wrong on my last prediction either, because I said that about when we had the playtest in September, and Mark basically like confirmed that that was the plan, and it just got delayed.
yeah. So I mean, they'll probably do. I mean, I think it would be good for them to do one last play test just to make sure that all the kinks are kind of smoothed out, and or if there are any more things that they can polish off before launch. Because I feel like this game, if it's really polished off by the time that it launches, that it'll do very well. They're bringing back uh it's kind of confirmed yet kind of not confirmed. They're bringing back the classic prestige system from Call of Duty, so no seasonal prestiges or level caps.
Basically, what they're looking at is probably 10 to 15 prestiges
At launch,
like per year, and like they'll whenever like I would guess that the prestiges will come in season one unless they're done with them now. He said they were developing them, but he said before that he doesn't think they would make launch. So
Well,
my guess is prestiges in season one, and then we'll probably get like 10 to 15. And I don't know if they would do this, but I really hope that like once we hit the cap, that we could it's just uncapped leveling after that.
maybe.
And then like when the ranks reset for prestiges in the year 2 of the game, that there's like a library or a compendium where it shows like, oh, you got to that rank in
Yeah.
season 1.
Well, because I mean, they said that they were designing the system at like in January 3rd, which was 2 weeks ago. So a lot can happen in 2 weeks. So who knows if they've actually like got it to a point.
It wouldn't surprise me. I just think that they'll probably wait till season 1 just because of the
Probably.
whole game year thing they're doing with like the yearly prestiges that he said they're debating on doing.
Yeah.
And also he, with the prestige system, he probably wants there to be a lot of cool rewards for prestiging, so they got to probably line that stuff out.
So I think I really just think they're fine tuning the game. I really hope that there's like a playtest coming this week or next week so we can,
I
get our
think there
hands on
will
the
be.
game. So we can get our hands on the game. This is gonna be the first time we've had our hands on the game since September. So it'll be pretty exciting. For everyone that's kind of been waiting. And then hopefully they'll be like, okay, cool, we'll launch the game, you know, next week or 2 weeks from now or whatever. So we
I do
actually
have
get a
a
date.
feeling they'll do a playtest before launch because I do think they're going to want to test
Yeah.
like their net code and the party system.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling that if that stuff works, like then it's on for the game.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I would at least like if after the playtest, I think they should give it like a solid release date if everything kind of goes somewhat smoothly. Like if things kind of work according to where they should be. If it's just like a few minor things, like they definitely should just be like, all right, we're releasing it, February 12th. You know.
I think the thing that they want is they're probably wanting like all the major stuff to get fixed, and
Yeah.
as long as what's left is just minor bugs, they're like, yeah, we can launch the game.
Yeah. I think I think it's gonna be a pretty refined game when it comes out. If they're just like looking for like minor bugs, because like if you look at like previous Call of Duties, there's always like one big bug that happens at launch. That's
It's
just like
even been a refined game in the past though.
yeah,
Like honestly, like even playing like the early builds and like when I did the insider sessions and stuff, it felt more refined than like a COD release. It felt even more refined than a COD like 3 months in. Like it was like I was like, it's crazy how good this game is when like the developers actually like care about making a good game.
what develops caring makes the game good? What?
And
It's
honestly,
crazy.
like, and it's not speaking bad on like the beta and stuff because they probably changed a bunch of stuff too. So that probably created some extra bugs.
Mm-hmm.
But there were honestly like less bugs in like the insider sessions and stuff than there were in like the betas. Like it's crazy. It's
It's
crazy
also
how
like
good and smooth the game was, even in the beginning.
yeah. I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Yeah, September 28th was when the playtest was. So
Yeah.
it's almost been what, September, October,
Well, and he even
November,
said back then that
December.
that was like the launch version of the game,
It's
and
like
that
three
that
and a
was
half
like
months.
he was letting us test things before launch. So it was planned that the game would launch shortly after that, and it just got delayed because
Yeah.
of all the stuff that happened during that
Yeah,
test.
and then like launching a game in Q4 is it's there's so much competition. Every game trying to get in for like Black Friday and Christmas and
Yeah,
like Call of Duty and countless other
I think the
games.
COD launch was probably the big thing for them. I
Yeah.
mean, Mark said that he wasn't like trying to compete with COD or
But like
whatever,
it's
but
inevitable at this point.
it definitely like he probably looked at it and he was like, "Yeah, we're kind of too close to COD."
Yeah. Plus, I gave it more time to like them to figure out things and like I gave them more time to make the game even better. Because I really think once this game launches and they get like a competitive system going, I think it will be the end of like CDO or the start of the end. Because
CDL's already ending itself.
yeah.
Don't worry.
So I think this will be kind of like the final nail in the coffin. Because they already are starting to get like, like Twitter is going and for like XDefiant esports. People are starting to form teams.
Yeah, there's literally like there's an XDefiant
Mm-hmm.
agent Twitter
Yeah.
for like tournaments and stuff. So the game ain't even out yet.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a women's league. Like this whole. There's already a good foundation starting to brew. So
Let's just hope their anti-cheat works better than COD and we're good.
mm, probably. I'm
If
assuming
their
yeah.
anti-cheat works better, then yeah, we're good.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be very much hype oriented. I mean, people are going to be able to, like, everyone's going to be new to this game. There's not going to be any, like, formulated teams other than, like, what people have, like, kind of thought of since, like, the beta. No team is kind of starting out, like, on top. There's no, like, this is the XDefiant team, like the COD teams, you're like, oh, this one's been playing in the league for 10 years, da 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 da. Like, this is a new game. It's a level playing field. So
It'll be fun.
it will
I'm
be
ready for
fun.
it.
It'll be good to watch, I think, because people are gonna be hungry. They're gonna be hungry, and they're gonna dominate. And I have a feeling, this is just a feeling, that a lot of, like, other FPS professionals in the controller world might switch over to this game depending on how well, um, depending on how well the start of XDefiant esports is.
I don't know if he'll play it or not because I don't know how interested he would be in playing it if it doesn't have like an S&D mode or whatever in it.
Who?
But I think that this game could really pop off if somebody like Jinxie played it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jinxie was like huge into Rainbow Six Siege and like he's like blowing up because of like his Twitch clips and stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this game's also made by Ubisoft. It used to be under the Tom Clancy's name, so it's like basically like in that like
Realm.
area.
Yeah,
And like I don't know if he gave it a try and there was like clips of him playing and I feel like a lot of people would come play it.
I think so. Yeah. Or if, like, like Scump got in the game, but he's
Scump's
doing it.
been on the game. I feel like
Yeah.
Scump's
Yeah.
got a good portion of the player base
Mm.
playing.
Oh yeah. If there's a game that Scump's playing, there's a lot of other people that are gonna be playing
There's a
it too.
lot of COD pros in it.
Yeah.
Like there was COD pros that like I didn't even think that they would like really like want to play it that were playing it like mid season. Like Octane was still competing and he was playing XDefiant, just
Yeah.
destroying people in pubs.
Yeah. So that's exciting. I'm ready for it. Let's kind of talk about, like, we'll kind of go into, like, season 1 Reloaded, because that's launching today, January 17th, 2024. So with season 1 Reloaded, it's available now. So update your games, ladies and gentlemen, because it's time to
Yeah,
play. So what we're looking
mine's
at
updating right now.
is a new map, Call of Rio. It's like an upscale shopping center, street fight type thing. There's being introduced are Team Gunfight, Infected, and Headquarters. The Boys LTM and Challenge event. Okay. That seems a little whatever. A souped up version of Kill Confirm featuring power boosts and earn in-game rewards for completing tasks in the Boys Soup Siege event challenge. As someone who is not a boy, where's the girls, the gals, the gaming ladies?
There are girls involved.
Yeah, but this is the boys.
You've never watched the show.
No.
I mean, I only watched like 4 episodes of the show, but
It's a show?
yeah, it's on Amazon.
Alright.
It's a show about superheroes.
Oh, it has Jensen
It's like
Ackles in it.
it's like Amazon trying to create, trying to fight Marvel and DC.
Oh, this is the one that they've been using. Gotcha. Okay. Never mind. I understand now. I am caught up. This is the superheroes that they've been using in, like, the game.
Yeah, they did an MW2 event with them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh no.
All right. I'll take my
Groot skin is back.
I'll take my thing back. There's multiplayer ranked play, 4v4 skill divisions. I'm waiting for them to kind of like go into that a little bit. Yep. Okay, it goes more about the hit TV series The Boys, and this twist in the classic mode. Fallen operators drop doses of Temp V, giving temporary power boosts like heat vision to those who swoop in to collect them. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Dude, the heat vision's crazy. You just straight laser people to death.
Multiplayer ranked is here. Okay. Alright. You'll begin at rank 1. Your rank represents your ranked career. When matches turn stars and rank up. Rank is permanent and persists across seasons. Okay. That's different.
And everybody starts at bronze 1.
Yep. You'll start your first season in bronze 1. Advance through 8 skill divisions and tiers by earning SR, skill rating. SR is awarded when you win based on your personal and team performance. In subsequent seasons, you will be dropped back 3 tiers. The highest skill division you can start at new season is in Diamond 1. So it looks like...
It's just like Halo.
So it looks like every season you can grind all the way up to the top. But when a new season starts, you get dropped back 3 tiers. 3 divisions.
Yeah, they got to give you some reason to keep grinding.
Yeah. So, alright. So modes are search and destroy, hardport control. Pretty standard. There's some...
Speaking of hardpoint, they changed the hill rotations and some of the actual hills on like every competitive map besides like Skid Row.
Wow. Weird.
So we're gonna have some new stuff to learn.
Yeah.
I'm glad I haven't really taken a lot of time to learn it because now I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, now you can just learn it for the first time. There's gonna be rewards again. So it looks like where are the... There's some new stuff coming up too. I'm trying to find... This looks like there's bronze, silver, gold, crimson. Iridescent is the highest one, and then top 250.
It's basically the same as MW2.
Yeah.
Just MW3.
Okay,
I think I think this ranking system is probably the system they're gonna go with for like the rest of COD.
Probably.
Seems like people like it, and it seems like that's sort of the...
Hey, what works.
That's what they want to go with.
Listen, when things work, use it. Don't change it when people like things.
People really enjoyed MW2 ranked. I mean, it started with Vanguard ranked because Vanguard ranked was basically the same sort of thing. They just refined it for MW2. But I mean, I feel like this rank system is probably the best we've had since like the league play. It actually works like pretty well and it's pretty accurate. So I think they're gonna stick with it. And I think at most, like maybe the ranks change, like the names of them change maybe every, like maybe Treyarch wants to have different rank names.
Yeah, something like that. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure people are already grinding. I'm sure of it. But going over to zombies, looks like there's a new warlord in the game. It looks like this like big like it's like a centipede type deal. Like a huge centipede. God. It's kind of cool. It like shoots a laser beam out its mouth.
I don't know. Played zombies like once in the last like 2 weeks.
Oh, I played last night. There's a new challenge. It's just pretty cool. In Warzone, there's gonna be a Gulag night vision event. Grab the weapon case. New way to escape. Players can now exfil the match early with the help of a covert exfil, offering a new win condition for those able to pay the price for the ride out if you can secure it. So will that give you like a win in your record or like no?
I don't know. I was just looking at Charlie Intel, and apparently the update is completely broken Warzone. I was watching it. This guy's screen was like flickering, and like he couldn't do anything. I was like,
Rip.
they
Oh
really
yeah.
want people on ranked. They broke Warzone so
Fetching
people would play
data.
ranked.
We're investigating an issue causing players to get stuck in a fetching data loop. Oh, okay. Yeah.
They really want people to play ranked. They don't
Yeah, they
want
do.
they don't want people playing Warzone. They broke it so we could play ranked.
um, I really don't care too much about the patch notes, but I guess we can look into it.
The biggest things about the patch notes is obviously there were like hill changes and stuff. Like I said, with
New
there was hill and
operators.
rotation changes, and then like the MCW got nerfed, and the rival got a nerf and a buff.
Okay.
But like the buff was good and the nerf wasn't like super bad.
There's also 2 new guns. The TAC Evolvra and the HRM9. That's probably not
Yeah,
how you
that's
say that.
really weird to me because we literally just had Attack Eradicator LMG,
Yeah.
and now we're getting that. It's also an
Wait,
LMG.
so is there a new battle pass or is it the same battle pass?
It's the same one.
Oh, okay. And how are we supposed to get the new guns?
Probably I think either challenges or they might add them as tiers in the battle pass.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be challenges though.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, there looks like a lot of balancing to MW2 guns.
Yeah, I think they're trying to bring MW2 guns back in line with the MW3 guns,
Yeah.
but the MW3 guns are just far superior.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I
are.
thought would happen.
Well, I feel like, you gotta. The only other incentive to use them is like the weekly challenges, and like daily challenges.
I like never see people use MW2 guns. Like
Oh, not
the
me.
only
60 kill.
MW2 guns I see people use are the snipers. That's it.
Well, I've been trying to get them gold. So when I want to play multiplayer and I don't want to stream to get gold guns, I play with MW2 guns to get them gold. Like I've gotten quite a few. I've gotten more MW2 guns gold since the game came out than MW3 game guns. Unfortunate, but the truth.
I just want to play ranked. Man.
Okay, I got more information on ranked. I was looking for it. So there's going to be bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crimson, iridescent, and then top 250.
Yep.
So, bronze you start at 0 SR, silver is 900 SR, gold is 2100 SR, platinum is 3600 SR, diamond is 5400, crimson is 7500, iridescent is 10,000, and anything over 10,000 is top 250.
Yeah, and like I remember last year, like the grinders, like when Sensor was like #1 in the top 250, they were like people were getting like people had like 45, 50,000, 60,000 SR.
Yeah. Them grinders be grinding. Not me though. Stay safe.
I didn't play a ton of MW2 ranked. I made it. I think I almost made it to silver. I think I had like 800 SR or something like that. I didn't play a ton of it, but I just didn't really enjoy MW2. I think I'll play more MW3 ranked. I think MW3 ranked might be a good holdover until XDefiant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be rank rewards and season 1 rewards for wins, for ranks. Interesting. And there's a bunch of like rules and regulations and stuff.
Yeah, they seem to be on top of like the rules and stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
I like that. That's one thing about the recent ranked play stuff is they've really been on top of that stuff, and that's good.
Oh yeah. players can now choose to leave their squad in zombies.
Thank goodness, because I hate when squad fills accidentally on.
Meat had some spawn adjustments.
Oh, they're changing how
Same
people
thing for
come back
red.
to the meat.
Yeah. Set adjusted spawns to prevent players in the garage from killing enemies upon respawn. That's fair. I did spawn kill a lot
That
of
was
people
freaking
active.
crazy. Like some of those kind of
Yeah.
spawns like that. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of
Some of those spawns are nuts.
spawn adjustments on the map.
Yeah,
Back
there were some
in.
spawns when it got really crazy where you would like spawn and like see people and like they would just immediately like there were some times where somebody would an enemy would be shooting my teammate and I would just spawn like in the gunshots and
Yeah.
die.
They improved the Atlanta Phase 2024 camo. Because the white
They
accent color.
improved it.
Yeah, improved white accent color coverage of the Atlanta
Huh.
2020 Atlanta Phase
I need to
2024
go
camo.
look at what it looked like because I don't even remember what it looked like.
This? Oh, that was Thursdays. Patch notes. I scrolled too far. Anyway. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update for Call of Duty. I mean, there's some things that happen in the league. Have to be done like right at 1 today because Chris has therapy remote, so I have to get out of the room. All right. Okay.
Dude, I can't even find a picture of the camo. I know like mostly what it looked like, but I don't know how much coverage the white part had.
I had no idea. Alrighty, so let's talk about these standings real quick. It's kind of sad almost.
This weekend's the last weekend of matches before the major.
Yep. Yep. Hold on 1 second. Tab. Okay. All right. Put that over there. All right. So we got the standings pulled up. All right. First place FaZe, second place Subliners, third place Ultra, fourth place Optic. Not too surprised by who's up here. Ultra, I guess, surprises me like a little bit, but I think they've been playing pretty well, so can't really you know. But what does surprise me is Thieves at the bottom.
Oh, I've heard that it's really bad over at Thieves. They're having a bad time.
Well, the thing is like they, they had to cut all their players because they couldn't afford to pay their salaries anymore. So they picked up a bunch of young guns, hoping for something to work because they didn't have to pay as much salary wise, and it's not working for them yet. But I'll give them time. Hopefully they'll learn to. Hopefully they can clutch up with something. But with FaZe and Subliners going 5-0 so far. That's pretty cool.
It was kind of predictable that Subliners would do that because, I mean, even with Sib, they're just basically the same team.
Yeah.
FaZe going 5-0 is kind of predictable as well, but it's kind of crazy just how good they are because, like, it seems like they're all playing really well in this game. It seems like they all really like this game.
It's a pretty, the team usually stays relatively the same.
Yeah, I feel like their pickup of Draza was really good because like he's a grinder. Like he's been playing BPL and stuff and like all the time. Like so he's always playing. So they've got people like this team. Like I think this Atlanta FaZe team is the closest that they have gotten to the rivaling that Cold War team with our cities. Like this team is really good.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I don't know. They've like had like the same like core players since the team formed back in 2020.
They've
Well,
had
that
it
back in
since
2019.
before then.
Maybe back in 2019.
Literally, like
Cause
since E
like,
United, because
yeah,
Abeezy and Simp and Arcedy's are on the same team,
yeah,
and like they've had they've had Abeezy and Simp have played together since E United before the CDL even started,
yeah.
and then they brought Celium
Into the
on the
mix.
team for when the Atlanta phase got formed, and I mean they've been together since then.
It's been those three boys on every single Atlanta Phase team. It's been those three guys, and they've been just kind of changing the fourth. They're like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
sticking together. They're like, we know what
Yeah,
works.
I feel like a lot of people were kind of surprised when, like, of all people, they dropped Priesta when they
Yeah.
had to go from 5v5 to 4v4 because of how good he was on that team.
Mhm.
But it definitely paid off.
Yeah.
Like, I think all the criticisms, like, nobody was worried about it after the start of Cold War.
Yeah. It is what it is, and let's just say this is like the first time in a long time that Las Vegas Legion has not been on the bottom of the
Yeah, them and
standing.
Ravens not being on the bottom is kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they're close, but they're not all the way at the bottom. So,
London technically has the worst map record, but they haven't played as
yeah.
many matches,
Yeah.
so they would be at the bottom.
That's fair.
They will
They needed like
probably end up being at the bottom.
probably. Yeah, they're not doing so hot. They just had a team transfer or something, right?
They had to. Real didn't get his visa, so they've had to play with TJ.
Yeah.
But TJ did vastly better than Real did, even though they still lost the series.
Yeah.
TJ played a lot better,
That's
so
good.
maybe they'll do better with TJ.
Who knows? They probably won't even stick with him because that's what they do.
I don't know if they'll consider picking him up, but we'll see.
They kind of like shoot themselves in the foot when it comes to that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I just know they got to do something with Real and God Rex because those two are performing horribly.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know. Like, and the other big thing about it was like Heretics were undefeated.
Mhm.
Um, they were actually the only undefeated like team like for a bit, and now they're back down to 3-2. They lost both of their matches last weekend,
Damn.
so
I
they were
was.
kind of getting put in their place a little bit. But I
Yeah.
kind of expected that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're doing fairly well for
Their
being.
team stats are very good. Like
Yeah.
all of their KDs are still very high. Like they're all performing like really well. It's
Yeah.
just they just they just didn't close out the 2 games they had last weekend.
Yeah. I mean, we're looking at this. It's pretty understandable that all the teams that are kind of in the places that they're at are in the places that they're at.
I will say it was kind of crazy because like Optic played Vegas and Vegas had them up 2-0,
Mhm.
and then Optic just did the craziest reverse
They
sweep.
said
Like it was so fast.
try again later.
Kenny went like 30 and 15 in the
Holy
control.
crap.
Like I mean they were just it was like Optic was just warming up, and then like
They're
game
like,
3 they
oh,
were like, okay, we're
we
ready.
probably should play now, huh? But yeah. And then Bassett has now officially announced that they will be the new home of challengers. But their anti-cheat technology will not be available for Call of Duty. So, unfortunate. Um, you guys don't know what Facet is? It's pretty much just like a platform for online competition. Um,
They're mainly known for like CS:GO.
yeah,
That's the big game that they were known
yeah,
for.
CS
Um,
and
they basically ran everything in CS.
oh yeah, they did some stuff with a Valorant too. I know they did that when I was on a Valorant team. That's what we used was Facet. I don't know if they do it anymore. I feel like they're pretty heavy into CS2 right now.
I'm just really sad that Game Battles is gone now. It's
Yeah, it's
officially shut
officially
down.
done. Game Battles is no more. It's time well lasted. I kept getting emails like, "Oh, use up your remaining whatever." I'm like, I have like $1 on there. I'm not gonna. Can't enter in anything for $1. Like,
Just do a $1 wager real quick.
yeah. Then lose my dollar anyway. Like, come on.
I don't even know what I had on there. I
I
played
don't
like
know.
me and Wyatt played I think like 8 or 9 games on Game Battles, and we just never played again.
Remember when we used to like play Z League like religiously for Warzone?
Yeah, now they don't have tournaments for Warzone anymore. That's what me and Wyatt are waiting on. Is freaking Z League Warzone tournaments.
Are they
They got
coming
to get
back
on it.
or?
Apparently, they've been teasing that they'll be coming back, but it's been a month now since the Warzone released, and we don't have Z League
Yeah.
tournaments. I don't think
Let me see. Let me see.
they have them for Warzone 2, but they don't have them. I don't think they have them for like MW3 Warzone. I think it's
What's
all
the
still for MW2 Warzone.
What's the difference? Unfortunate.
I want some Z League XDefiant tournaments.
Me too.
Get me in a kill race real quick.
The kill race. All right.
We do a kill race with you.
All right. Let's do it. Let's run it. I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna do well. I did pretty good the other night though. I was playing Warzone with Rissa's little brother and I killed it.
You're the best 40 FPS Warzone player.
Hell yeah, I am. Sometimes even 30 FPS.
Sometimes it goes all the way down to 20.
Sometimes it goes down to 0. All right. Oh, okay.
I don't even know how you shoot people at 40
Dude,
FPS.
I don't know. It's a struggle. Oh, they changed the app. Well, they changed the site.
Yeah, they've done some overhauls to it
I
in the
like
last
it. I like
year or
it.
so.
It's a lot more like clean. It was very like boxy before.
You know what I'm really sad about?
What?
Z League used to do Fortnite tournaments, and now that I'm actually playing Fortnite because of
They
Zero
don't do them
Build, they don't do
anymore.
Fortnite tournaments anymore.
Dang. Well, they do Valorant, Apex, League of Legends, Warzone.
Because I remember like when me and Wyatt started playing Warzone, they did Fortnite tournaments, and it was like the
Hey,
biggest
no.
thing on Z League. It was
Yeah.
always what I saw.
Oh yeah, I would just enter into them and just like play. Cause you could just play the game and it'll like count whatever games and like it'll take your like top
That's why
10
Z
or
League's the
whatever.
best.
Yeah.
Because that's all you got to do.
You just gotta play.
You just link your tracker account so they can
Mm-hmm.
track your stats, and then boom,
And you
like you
just
just play
play.
the game.
You gotta
You just sign up for the tournaments and play the game when you're supposed to play it.
Yep. I'm downloading the app right now. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready, dude. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I really wish they would bring Fortnite tournaments back. I would play the heck out
You
of
would play
those.
the heck out of those?
I would have so
Yeah.
much
I
fun.
think they should. I mean, what, they've got Clash Royale, Halo Infinite tournaments. Hold on, they're unloading the app right now. I wanna see what's going on here. I wanna see what I can play. Cause I used to grind this like every day. I used to play like solo tournaments all the time.
Yeah, there were some days where me and Wyatt would play. We'd play like a Rebirth and Fortune's
Mm-hmm.
Keep, and we would literally like it'd be like we'd play for like we'd do just 8 hours straight of tournaments.
Oh yeah,
Just every hour playing a tournament.
for sure. It was just, part of it.
It sort of made the game more fun to play
Yeah.
because there was like more of an incentive than just playing BR for 8 hours straight.
True. What the frick? Continue with email. Trying to log in. I really want to like check this out real quick.
And I also like the fact that you could do the free tournaments for like the points, and then
Mhm.
like instead of having to pay money to get into a money tournament, you just use your points.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just free money.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm in. Build my squad. Play. Z League games. Oh, there's like solitaire. Bruh. Bruh. There's solitaire. Oh, dude, I'm
That's crazy.
see you in like 2 weeks, dude. I'm gonna be playing solitaire.
Dude, Erica would get on that. Erica would do Z League Solitaire.
Dude, I freaking killing at solitaire.
I should tell her. I should be like, you should play a solitaire tournament.
The last one I played, the last Z League tournament I played, was January 11th of not in Vanguard. So that was what?
Let me see what mine was.
Bruh. They still have Fortnite community, like. Chess tournaments?
They have Destiny 2. What kind of stuff do they do in Destiny 2?
I don't know, man. There's so many different like game feed stats.
Dude, that's the weird part is I can connect my Fortnite account to Z League to do a tournament, but there's like no tournaments.
I think I'm gonna play solitaire because screw it, we ball. Alright guys, we're gonna call the podcast here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're getting a little sidetracked here, so might as well just call it a day. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. If you guys did enjoy the podcast, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, whatever site you're on. Do what you need to do. We stream this live every Wednesday at 12 p.m. EST, unless otherwise specified. And yeah, Deception say bye.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next time. Peace.